And we're live. Hello, everyone. My name is Alex, head of SMM at RASK AI. And today we are going to discuss how RASK AI and other AI tools help you, creators, to reach more people with Eric. And I will take a few minutes for you just to make some topics clear. First of all, this webinar will run for 1 hour. Maybe more, maybe less. It depends on your questions, your activity, and content from Eric. You can ask anything you want during the presentation. You can interact with our speaker, comment something you want, and I will highlight all the comments in our live. For example, let me show you something like this. Boom, my comment is here. And this one too from YouTube as well, and from Twitter, from X, from LinkedIn. So everywhere we can see your comments. This webinar will be recorded, and we will share all the videos on our YouTube channel, in our Twitter. And this webinar will be in English, but we will translate it into French because we can. Just that's our answer, and we will share it in our channel and in Eric's channel as well. So let's finish with this formal part, and let me introduce Eric here.
Hi.
And he will share all his knowledge about AI tools, about RASK AI. He will introduce himself. So the stage is yours.
Cool. Thank you, man. So hi, everyone. Maybe you know me in France. So yeah, now I'm talking in English for today. But for the people that doesn't know me much, I'm Eric. On internet, my name is Atom, and I have a YouTube channel. Maybe I can share my screen. I have a YouTube channel where I am doing visual effects, but also explaining how visual effects work. But my channel is in French. So to reach people, it's a little bit complicated to have like an international audience. Maybe I can show my screen like this. Yeah, cool. So yeah, this is my channel. So I wanted just to show you my work first, and after that, I will show you how I use RASK to help me reach more people. So, for example, let's see one of my last video. On my last video, I experiment with a software called Unreal Engine. Excuse me. This software is made for creating like full video game, but also cinematic, like you see here. So my job was to experiment with this software, and after that, I made a video where I explain to the people what is Unreal, what's the use case for this software, my discovery, the technique I use for creating this cinematic. That I scan some environment around me with my computer, stuff like that, and everything is in French. So I reach the people that talk French. And I remember on the beginning of my YouTube channel, a lot of English speaker was telling me like, hey, dude, do your video in English. We don't speak French. Like every English people needs to have English. They can't add subtitle. So this is why when you create something not in English, well, you reach less people. This is why there is some tool called RASK AI. And, you know, we are on a webinar about RASK AI, and I will show you how it works. So RASK is, for people that don't know, it's a website with a tool set to translate video, but also the voice with very similar voice that is mine. For example, I will show you something. RAS can be helpful for me. For example, if we see the YouTube from Mr. Beast, the YouTube channel, he have the opportunity to try a feature that is not available for like small YouTuber like me. For example, if I put play on this video, just here.
I've gathered 50 of the biggest YouTubers on the planet.
And whichever one lasts the longest in this queue wins that $1 million for their subscribers.
Okay, so I hope you hear the video. Just tell me in the chat. But this is a video in English, so you can reach English people, but also all around the world because everyone talk a little bit English. Cool. If you hear the sound, it's perfect. But there is a feature here, and you can choose every language you want. And these things can change everything for a content creator like me. We don't have access to this because I think YouTube need to implement that on the time because I think it requires some data. Uploading several audio file can be, I think, very intense in terms of data. So there is English, but for example, if we want French, you choose French.
J'ai réuni 50 des plus gros youtubeurs du monde entier. Et celui qui reste le plus longtemps dans ce cube remportera $1 million pour ses abonnés.
Incredible. This is what we all want in terms of creation. When you are a YouTuber, you want to reach more people. Content creation has changed a lot since the beginning of YouTube. I remember 5 years ago when I've created my YouTube channel, I wanted to create cool content. I wanted to create like making of movie or creating small movie by myself. It was fun. But now there is so many people around the world that post video on YouTube in French, in Spanish, in English, all kind of language. Everyone is a little bit like on box, here. Oh, you talk about technology, okay, here, and you talk about movie, okay, you are in this box. And in this box, there is also the language in French, English, and okay, this is difficult to, having view, for example, or reach people. And this is why RASK can help people to reach more people. Because if you can create something very unique in terms of quality or way of explaining stuff, well, people can watch your video. Because maybe me, Atom, can explain VFX like nobody else doing in the world. Maybe it's not the case, but maybe is. So let's maximize the chance to reach more people. This is why I use something called RASK AI. And RASK is real cool to have this little stuff of tool. And I will show you how I use it. For example, let's see. If I want to create, I don't know, for content for me, for example, let's see. In the past 5 or 4 weeks, I discovered a passion about pizza. And for storytelling, for creating like, this kind of wave of, how we say it, rhythm in the video, we need to have some catchy thing to the people to say, oh, wow, he speaks another language. Just show you
Tout le monde aime la pizza. Eh bien,
I'm
sachez que je me suis
French.
découvert une petite passion sur faire de bonnes pizzas, parce que c'est pas simple et technique. E la pizza è davvero bella. Se ne possono fare di diversi tipi, di diversi gusti. E poi è un piatto italiano, quindi non può che essere alla moda.
I think this is something funny. It's a gimmick. I speak French, but 10 seconds later, I'm speaking a fluent Italian. So I think it can be like funny, but very interesting idea to, create some cool stuff on the Instagram, TikTok, or stuff like that. Because I really can't talk Italian. It's impossible. So how it works? Well, I simply added my video to RASK, okay? And after RASK analyzed the video, there is this window that's open. Here, I have the transcription in French. So, je vous parle italien, j'adore les pizzas et les pâtes, et surtout les pizzas napolitaines. And after that, there is the Italian. Parlo italiano, adoro la pizza e la pasta, soprattutto quella napoletana. I'm not speaking Italian, okay? So this is where you change the script, okay? If there is some error on your script, you simply go here and change the word. For example, not je vous, but je te, for example. And I just type translate. And after that, it will translate my script if I need to fix some error that do RASK. But RASK is very good to transcription. It's not making so much error, so that's nice because we win time. But after that, I just click on translate, and I have a process. It's not so long, where my voice is coming from French to Italian. So let's see. This is the original.
Je vous parle italien, j'adore les pizzas et les pâtes, et surtout les pizzas napolitaines.
And after that, if I go into translated,
Parlo italiano, adoro la pizza e la pasta, soprattutto quella napoletana.
nice. This is just easy as that. And by doing this, maybe in the future, I can upload video on YouTube with several language to reach more people, but also using this tool to create entertainment in my video, a gimmick, for creating like small impact on the video, like I'm talking Spanish and after Italian, but just very short moment for creating captivity. So this is an interesting use, but it's not the more important use I have made of RASK AI. I'm using RASK AI mainly for my website. I've created a website for people to discover the visual effect, maybe like this, the visual effect techniques, selling some content, but also free stuff. And like this is the website, just I show you, okay? It's in French, but also in English. And we build this website because we know we have RASK AI, and I will show you how. So, for example, if I choose, for example, this tutorial, okay? Well, maybe I need to refresh. Yeah. This is the tutorial, okay? So it's in French. Everything is in French here, but also in English. If I choose this, now everything is translated. So I'm using ChatGPT for translating everything. But, having a text translation, it's easy, in fact. That's really easy. But the voice, it's a little bit complicated for, doing the trailer, but also the tutorial, explaining stuff for several hours. It's impossible to do it in French and in English. Just because it's not my main business, I'm doing this website, but I have also YouTube and also professional stuff I'm doing with brands sometime as a CGI artist. So it's not my main work. So it's difficult to have time to translate and doing everything a second time in English, for example. This is why I use RASK. For example, if I made a trailer about the tutorial Zombie Eyes, I will show you how, just the beginning, okay? If I making play, there is a message. Don't hesitate, put message, okay? A webinar or a stream, it's cool because we talk each other. So don't hesitate, put a message and I can answer, okay? It could be worth if Instagram had traduction different language like YouTube. Yeah, totally. Something like, automatic, like you're going to Instagram and automatically the content you see is in the language you speak. It can be amazing. And when you post a comment in French, for example, the people English have the comment directly in English. In English. It can be so cool. So let's see. This is Zombie Eyes. So this is the trailer.
Dans ce tutoriel exclusif pour Adobe After Effects, je vais vous apprendre à réaliser un œil zombie. Je vais vous transmettre des techniques de tracking avec le logiciel Mocha, ainsi que d'astucieux conseils pour recréer vous aussi une texture d'œil. Que cela soit le relief ou alors même l'esthétique morte de l'œil, jusqu'à...
So, this is in French, and let's see what we got in English.
In this exclusive tutorial for Adobe After Effects, I'll teach you how to create a zombie eye. I'll teach you tracking techniques using Mocha software, as well as tips on how to recreate an eye texture from relief to the dead aesthetics of the eye, and even how to create veins from fractal noise. Yes, that's...
So that's cool. And that's before a new feature that RASK introduced is like a cloning of my voice. So I can simply talk in the microphone for like 5 or 10 minutes. And after that, RASK will clone my voice for having a crystal clear voice. So that's a very cool feature. And on my upcoming tutorial, we'll use this because the voice is very good, very crystal clear. So this is the main use I do with RASK, but also I'm doing complete tutorial. For example, here I make a tutorial in French, okay? And after that, I upload the video on RASK, and this is all the script of my tutorial. So it's a small one. It's just 2 minutes. And something very great with RASK is the way he's translating stuff, because is very good as, you know, having the technical word, for example, on the VFX or CGI aspect. Sometimes I'm using, like, I don't know, the software After Effects or Cinema 4D, or I'm talking about tracking, compositing, rotoscopy, and, you know, RASK is doing a very good job to catch those words, and I don't have the need to go on the script and say, no, you missed this word and stuff like that. It's very, very efficient. And I win so much time with this nice translator. After that, also, one thing it's great is like sometime in French and in English, the text is a little bit, more small, okay? It's small. So this is why there is a timing here, and you can change some timing. For example, I can delete some text, but I can add more times. That's very good because like this, my tutorial is not offset in terms of language. Okay, so that's very cool. That's very cool. And after that, when I click on translate, everything is fine.
Blockbuster.
And when I go to translate,
we're back in Embergen, and I'd like to thank you for buying the Hollywood Gradient preset pack on Visual Campus. And now I'm going to...
You see, my Visual Campus, the website is very, very, very well tell in English.
Explain how to import color gradients into Embergen. Here we are in the test scene I made for the pack. It's a fire tornado.
That's amazing. I don't know if people that know me are in the chat right now, but I think it's very, very like my voice. That's amazing. So yeah, after that, I just download just the audio file. And after that, I put it into DaVinci Resolve and I export that into FileZilla. And I upload it to my website. And I just wanted to show something. In fact, it's going to be a very short webinar, okay? I have nearly finished everything. So if people want to talk after that, let's do it, okay? Maybe I talk too fast and too much. Maybe I need to slow down, okay? But yeah, in the product, when I'm uploading my video tutorial, for example, this is what I see. This is what my web developer made for me. And I have the French and the English. And this is built because we know we have RASK, okay? This is why we've created this, page here. Without RASK, everything will be in French and basta, like we say in French, okay? But now we wanted to create very two way of playing the tutorial in different language, and maybe in the future we will have more language like Spanish. But for now, for example, if I'm going to the first chapter, okay, I can upload my WebM file here, and the WebM is in FR, but if I'm going to English, now it's in EN for English. So we're just changing a little bit the, in nomenclature en français, but in French, in English, I don't know how we say that, the text of the file. We're just changing the FR to EN. And after that, the website know when we are using the original language and when no, it's okay, cool. And when it's in English and the translation of RASK. So this is very amazing because without this technology from RASK, no, I will not do that in English. That's for sure. This is why we are partner also. Here you can discover RASK and the tool. I think it's a great addition to every business around here. We know for couple of years now, the text translation, it's easy now with ChatGPT, with DeepL. We have a lot of tools. But for voices, I think RASK is the best because it's fast. The translation is so quick and easy without error. So yeah, this is amazing. And now I work with RASK every day for creating content for my website, but also for my YouTube channel. Okay. So yeah, this is how I'm using RASK in my work. I think the future about audio transcription is going to be amazing. For now, for example, I'm talking to you in English, but my original language is French. So maybe RASK in the future will have something like in real time for talking, easily between country. And I think the last fences between the people is the language. If people can be understood a little bit more, maybe we can be closer together to everyone on this world, and also exchanging some content, also technique and stuff like that. I think the future is going to be amazing to be with people, just to be with people around the world. Internet give us the power to talk to anybody around the world. Like maybe you are in, I don't know, America right now, and I'm talking to you in real time. And maybe in the future we'll talk just easily between the country. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for the future. And thanks to the AI and thanks to RASK. Well, guys, half an hour. I'm so sorry. Maybe it will be 1 hour, but this is all I wanted to say because this is the way I'm using it, and I don't want it to be boring, and I want it to be to have a rhythm to explain you everything. Guys, just ask me some question if you want. We can talk about it. If you need to see something about RASK, we can talk about it right now, and just tell me, okay?
Eric, maybe before we have some questions in the chat, maybe you can get some tricks and tips using RASK AI in your work, because I think for many people it's so interesting and engaging to see how you use it, RASK, or maybe our editor during your work, because the most engagement moment for now for right now was when you are sharing your screen and see two columns with French, with English, and all this stuff.
Yeah, totally. So for example, when I'm here, for example, just one tips, when I'm exporting my voices, my new voices into MP3 or WAV, I'm not I'm exporting this, but without any, additional editing. When I'm using this file into DaVinci Resolve, it's here when I can have some little change, some plugin for, adding quality to the voice, because I'm doing this with all my recording on my video. I'm using some plugin in DaVinci to have a better voice, deeper voice and stuff like that. But when I'm export it for RASK, I'm not adding some plugin. It's just rough, okay? It's just my voice normally. After that, I made the translation with RASK, and after that, I'm exporting from RASK, and after that, I'm doing all the plugin and stuff like that. So this is just, some workflow about the quality, the general quality. Also, I wanted to share you something, the voice clone. The voice clone is amazing. We can clone anyone's voice, in fact, but for me, it's very good to have my voice in good quality. I think I can show you my voice here. For example, I simply added my voice, a recording of my voice, okay, with this good quality microphone, and this is the result.
Élargissez votre audience internationale et créez de nouvelles sources de revenus avec du contenu localisé.
So there is two options here, the expressiveness and similarity. And that's funny because if I'm going to, for example, add more here and more here, let's see what we have.
Élargissez votre audience internationale et créez de nouvelles sources de revenus avec du contenu localisé.
We can have some small change in the voice, if I'm doing this, for example, now.
Élargissez votre audience internationale et créez de nouvelles sources de revenus avec du contenu localisé.
And that's funny because I can have my voice in any language I want, for example, German.
Erweitern Sie Ihr globales Publikum und schaffen Sie neue Einnahmequellen mit lokalisiertem Inhalt.
That's so funny. So why this is great? Because when you have a good sample of your voice, you can use this voice clone library into your translation. So when for example, going to this one, I can have the voice clone and choose, my voice here or any other voice there is on RASK, but I can use my voice and apply this. And after that, the translation will be in greater quality or in my tests, okay? Also, one thing, just for the RASK people here, I want to have a quick request about this feature. To have here, for example, a text when I can, where I can type stuff, and after that, I just click on generate, and I have, an audio file with everything I wanted into the text. It can be a great addition to this feature of voice clone, and I finger crossed to having this, because sometimes as a video creator, we forgot some sentence or information, and we don't have the time to record another thing. So maybe we can have RASK to clone my voice, add something like, I don't know, n'oubliez pas de vous abonner, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, we are working on it within the near future. Yes, this is what we want. Cool, thank you. So yeah, this is a great addition, the voice clone, because I clone my voice, but you can clone everyone okay? So that's great. And yeah, after that, not this one, but for example, a longer one. Yeah, this one, for example. Here you see this is a complete tutorial of one of my tutorials on my website. And here you have everything you see. And this is where it's important to have small information. For example, if I'm going to add text here, for example, just to show you this timing feature, if I'm adding like add some words and be over the time of the tutorial, it's going to make some mistake. Okay. Oh, this is a warning. And this is very interesting to have. Here you have a fast speech. And if the translated it's longer than your original text, this is a small stuff that's very, very helpful. And also, oh, that's new because I didn't know it was existing before. There is a rewrite with AI, and I think now if I click here, it can rewrite the word and the sentence to be maybe shorter. There, nice. That's great. Oh, I didn't know that was exciting. It's important to highlight one more thing. Timestamp, cool feature for creator who work with a lot of text. Yeah, totally. So that's very interesting. I didn't know it was existing. So there is a sentence shortener with AI. So that's great. That's great. So because like I say, the timestamp is very important for example, for tutorial, because I explain some stuff I'm doing live. So for example, if I click on an icon here, the time is very important because my voice is explaining what I click. So if there is some error in the time, the tutorial doesn't make sense at all. So this is very important. And I think it was the only thing I was caring about in this page, because all the text was very good, in fact. So my job was to, watching the tutorial and say, yeah, that's fine. And the time is good. But that was nearly perfect. I made some 2 or 3 changes, but that's all. So yeah, that's great. Also, there is a feature, but the last time I tried with my mustache, it was not working so well. It's like the lip sync, sometimes you are face cam and you talk and the lips doesn't, move with the translated AI from RASK. And there is a feature called lip sync where there is I don't know, maybe a deep fake process where they moving your lips with your face. And that can be interesting because if you see here, my voice is not so...
E poi è un piatto italiano, quindi non può che essere alla moda.
It's not working so well. Sometimes yes, but sometimes no. And the lip sync will be amazing in the future to use it in video. So yeah, this is just some quick tips for creating content with RASK. And one last thing. Yeah, just one last thing. On my website, I want to add a version also with the subtitle, because my English is good with RASK, but maybe people want to, I don't know, read the sentence. And there is also now
the size
here the subtitle. And you can export the video with the subtitle. So that's amazing to have this feature into RASK. Just to having the voice in English translated, but also the subtitle, maybe for the people that can't hear, it can be very, very good. So that's a great addition to have. So yeah, I'm using this all the time, the subtitle generated by RASK. So yeah, this is all the things that I wanted to share about the tips and tricks, maybe because it's nearly perfect. So I don't have so many tips. Yeah, that's working. So yeah, if you have questions, just tell me, okay? We are here for that. 14 minutes from now, 14, nearly an hour, nearly. So yeah, just tell me, I don't know, maybe you have some questions. 64 people, guys. You can talk to me, come on. Maybe Alex, you want me to talk about something else? Just tell me too.
I don't think for now, but let's show this slide, because 64 people are here, and we are going to share your promo code, and you can use it for the first purchase and take 15% off for several subscriptions. And I think it could help a lot of people to try, a lot of people to have some experience with RASK new, or maybe they have trials with us. And it's an interesting experience to hear your own voice in different languages, because we have a lot of feedback from other people in terms of oh wow, I sent some trial video 1 minute to my family, to my mother or my sister in another country because some English, for example, not my native language, and it's so cool to see very pure emotions about having an experience of talking with people in their native language, but they don't know it, and it's so cool.
Yeah, totally.
So feel free to ask any questions, to use promo code to have a discussion in our chat, in Twitter, in LinkedIn, in YouTube, in this platform, everything you want.
That's cool. That's cool to have a code. And one thing you say, it's remind me something. Sometime with brand as a content creator, we need to talk, about why I'm doing this work or explaining my work in with my word. And sometime I send a video I've translated with RASK, and I can talk to them in that's their languages. So that's very cool to have some cards, video cards that I can send in their language. It can be very great to have this case.
And it's cool. I want to share to 65 people online that we won Cool Marketing Award this May with a great company, Translate You Hard. So the main idea of the company was people can go to the special website. We are using our technology to translate for free, to translate 1 minute video to your family, to your parents, to your friends, to say warm words of respect, of love, of friendship, and send it to other people. And we want to achieve our goal. And it's great that you said it during your speech about language barriers, because we are living in a very high end technology, high end world, and we can remove all language barriers just like this. And we won very honorable marketing award, ADC award. We were nominees with Apple, with Yeti, and with RASK AI. So
nice.
It's a good neighbors.
Yeah, nice. Totally. Cool.
Okay.
No question? Okay.
And it's good, I think.
Nice.
There is no questions because you are a great host, and you just
I try.
everything you have.
Thank you, man. Thank you, everyone. I try.
Yeah, so just a reminder, French version of this webinar will be, we will release it next week, I think on Monday or Tuesday, on Twitter, YouTube of RASK AI, and all social media of Eric as well. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channels, to Eric's channels, and see you next time. We have a lot of plans and a lot of online events for the next few weeks.
Cool.
See you.
Bye, everyone. See you.